Hey guys, what's up? It's Kruis here. Today I'm gonna talk a little bit about going to college and a little bit about education in general. Such a big part of our lives is going to school. We go to school for almost 20 years of our lives. For me, I had a mindset that after I went to school, I would automatically be set for life, that I would be prepared to find a stable job right after school and there wouldn't be any more problems. Can you kind of relate with that? I graduated 5 years ago from college and I felt like school didn't really prepare me for real life at all. We didn't learn how to do taxes in school. I didn't really learn how to take that much initiative in school. I just did what I was told, did all my assignments, did my homework, but I didn't really learn for myself how to take initiative. I didn't learn how to just go out and do things on my own. I always did what I was told. I didn't really learn how to apply for jobs either in college. So it was like, what's the point, you know? So if you're still in school right now, my advice to you would be to realize that school isn't gonna guarantee you success in life. So while you're still in school, I'd advise you to keep trying things. Try to find out what you really like doing. Start taking initiative. Like, start doing the things that you love doing. And maybe that could turn into your job. Every free moment you have outside of school, do the things that you love doing. You know, maybe it's skateboarding. Maybe you really like your chemistry class at school, so outside of school, you keep doing experiments and stuff. Maybe you really like crafts. One thing that took me such a long time to learn, and I'm still learning, is taking initiative. If you have an idea, just go out and do it yourself. Don't wait for other people. Don't wait for them to accept your idea and make it happen. You have to make it happen for yourself. Now, about whether you should go to college or not. In our culture right now, it seems like college is almost a given. Like, yeah, of course I'm gonna go to college. But I feel like that isn't correct. I think for some professions, yes, college is needed, but it depends on what you want to do. And especially if college is going to cost you a lot of money and it's going to put you into debt, I think you should really consider the options, whether you should go to college or not. For me, I'm glad I did go to college, but I feel like I could have done without it. Most of the skills I've learned in filmmaking and editing, I've learned on my own, just from tutorials online and stuff. Yes, with the internet, I feel like you can learn so much. So I feel like my advice to you would be to be proactive. Start looking for what you want. If you're still in high school especially, start searching for things you love doing, and maybe it's something that you don't have to go to college for. And if you're in college already, I think my advice to you would be to realize that college isn't going to be the answer to everything. And you have to be proactive in learning life skills like applying for jobs, doing taxes, and that you really need to be proactive with your own life. You have to realize that people aren't always going to be there to tell you what to do. You have to sometimes figure it out on your own. I feel like the internet has been creating so many opportunities. We don't even really realize the amount of opportunities it's giving us, especially with kids growing up these days. We look at all the negatives that, gadgets do. Instead, we should be figuring out how these gadgets should be used in a positive way. How we can use the internet and gadgets to be able to help each other. How we can learn through them. So instead of trying to get the younger generation off their gadgets, we should also integrate into their world. Try to figure out what they're doing on these gadgets and, try to influence them in a positive direction. If you're thinking about going to college and you don't really know what you want to do yet, and college is going to cost you a ton of money and it's going to put you into a lot of debt, my advice for you would be to take a year off. Just work, try different jobs, or travel if you have the means to travel. Try to figure out what you want to do with your life, basically, in that year. Because you're not going to want to spend thousands and thousands of dollars searching for what you want to do in college. Try to know what you want to do before going to college, so you don't waste time and money in college. Yeah, I hope that gives you some insight, and I'd like to hear what your thoughts as well about this topic. I'll also link a video that I saw recently about college and why or why not you should go to college, and I thought it was really interesting. Anyways, that's all I'm going to talk about today. Hope you guys liked it. Make sure to subscribe if you like watching my videos, and I'll see you tomorrow. Boom!